This story comes to us from usnews.com. Two Southern California police officers have been arrested in connection with filing false reports about a firearms arrest more than 3 years ago, according to authorities. Long Beach police officers Didier Reyes and David Salcido voluntarily surrendered Friday. They have been suspended from the department. Didier Reyes, I messed up your name, so what? It was not immediately known if they had attorneys who could speak on their behalf, and the Long Beach Police Officers Association, that's the union that represents officers, sergeants, and lieutenants, did not return requests for comment, and they won't. The officers continue to work until their arrests, even though Long Beach detectives noticed in February of 2018 that there were discrepancies between their police reports about a firearms arrest and surveillance video. I'm going to get back to that. Long Beach police said in a news release, through their review, detectives learned that the officers' actions were inconsistent with their written reports and allowed them to be police officers for 3 years. 2018, in fact, it was February of 18. These detectives see, there's a discrepancy. Their written reports don't match the video. And what do? They let them be cops for 3 years. Oh, that's the way it is. You know that song, That's the Way It Is. That's the way it is. That's why we record. Because the police department, the detectives, and the internal affairs may go, that's the way it is. But you know what? People who watch it on YouTube, they don't agree that that's the way it is. Police immediately released the person who was arrested and did not seek charges against him. No kidding. Agency spokesperson Richard Mejia said a preliminary review by the department didn't initially warrant the officer's removal from work, and administrative cases typically are put on hold until prosecutors decide whether to pursue charges. Hey, your written report doesn't match the video. You know what? We're not going to remove you from the street. We'll just wait to see if the prosecutor files charges. Yeah. So it's okay to lie as long as the prosecutor doesn't press charges. Mejia said in a statement, upon completing the investigation, the department presented the matter to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, and when they indicated that they would file, the officers were pulled from the field and suspended. Yeah, we'll file charges. Okay, you can't lie now because you got caught by the DA. Long Beach detectives submitted the criminal case to prosecutors in January of 2019, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now. So we're coming up on 4 years. See, I said 3 because it's 2021. February is right around the corner, 4 years. But the arrest warrants for the officers were not issued, even though it was submitted to the prosecutors in 2019. It was this Friday that it was submitted, or that the arrest warrants were issued. So it took them almost 3 years to issue arrest warrants. Reyes was released Friday on $2 bail. Hey, you got 8 quarters? The 16-year officer, oh my God, it's got to be a misprint. $2 bail? The 16-year officer was booked on suspicion of perjury, filing a false police report, and filing a false government document. That's the report. Salcido, 28, was released on $1 bail. Hey, you got 10 dimes I can borrow? The 5-year officer was booked on suspicion of filing a false report and filing a false government document. So if you're a cop and you get arrested, your bail will be $1 or even $2. Probably $2 because he had perjury added in. So they say, you got an extra charge. We got to get an extra $1 bail. But here's those two cops, man, filing a false reports. 2018, it was discovered. 2019, they send it to prosecutors. Almost 3 years later, they issue arrest warrant. What are they doing while they're waiting on the arrest warrant? They're cops on the street lying.